She told me she loved me as a provider and as a father to our daughter, but she was no longer sexually attracted to me. Then a bitch informed me that she had already found an apartment and was moving in a few weeks. I was completely caught off guard by this. I tried to plead my case and see if we could work things out. I told her to give us a few weeks to work on whatever issues we have. 2 days later, when I came home from work, a bitch had moved out. All of her shit was gone. A nigga from Richmond, Virginia writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 31-year-old veterinarian and real estate agent with no bitches on the team right now. I was in a relationship with my baby mama. We were living together and engaged to get married. My baby mama is 27. We were together for 4 years. We have a 2-year-old daughter. I thought I was doing everything right. My career was developing. Her career was developing as well. As a teacher, as a second grade teacher. Things were great before we lived with each other. However, as soon as I moved her into my crib, things began to go bad. I made sure we were good financially. My baby mama could stack most of her money. Then one day my bitch broke down and said we needed to talk. She told me she loved me as a provider and as a father to our daughter, but she was no longer sexually attracted to me. Then a bitch informed me that she had already found an apartment and was moving in a few weeks. I was completely caught off guard by this. I tried to plead my case and see if we could work things out. I told her to give us a few weeks to work on whatever issues we have. 2 days later, when I came home from work, a bitch had moved out. All of her shit was gone. I felt like somebody shot me. Then 2 weeks later, I heard she was spotted at Fleming's with a nigga that was icy. Her complaint to me was I was too practical and not spontaneous. She wanted to travel more. She was into copping new J's when they dropped, and I was into being a vet and renovating properties. At the end of the day, even though she graduated from the University of Virginia, she's still a hood bitch, and I'm a regular nigga. I love this bitch though. I feel incomplete without this bitch. I know I sound like a desperate sucker, but what would you do to go about getting this bitch back if you were me? The pain and the saga. The pain and the saga, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, my thing is you always are better off by getting crushed by a bitch than not. You know what I'm saying? When you get crushed by a bitch like this and you feel the raw fire, it's a learning you learn. It's a life lessons. None of us escape unscathed. The BossMack had his issues through life. I'm not flawless, man. I've had bitches crush me before. You know what I'm saying? Now, you want to know a remedy for such a thing as this that we are beholding in this reader listener email, a high level, you did everything. You was the nice guy and she was repulsed by you. Even though y'all have a child, you know what I'm saying? And you want her back and you think there's something you could say or do or change or something. And then she could come back to the house and you guys could be a family together. You think it's something. But the truth, see, reality is beautiful. That's one of my favorite slogans. Reality is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You know. And you embrace reality. You know what I'm saying? And when you embrace reality, that's your best chance to get the bitch back. When you embrace reality. And right now you're like, BossMack, what do you mean by embrace reality? I get my bitch back. Well, if you embrace reality, the reality is your bitch is gone, right? So what you do is add new bitches to the team. You know what I'm saying? Add new bitches to the team. You know what I'm saying? And you add bitches to the team that look as good or better than her, right? Now, we have to fall back and do introspection. We have to do a review. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we have to be like, did we bring our best self to the table? Did we bring our best self to the table, or were we getting complacent? And did we take our foot off the gas and think it was cool to take our foot off the gas and and you know, not be the greatest nigga that you could be? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, because if you really being a great nigga, no, you know, a bitch won't want to get away from you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't doing no vicious dirt. See, when you a great nigga, you gotta imagine. See, if you a great nigga, you really a great nigga. Even if you was doing dirt and fucking a whole bunch of bitches, like you was fucking 2 or 3 bitches. If you was a great nigga and your bitch caught you fucking 2 or 3 bitches, but you was so much of a great nigga, a bitch would be hard pressed to leave. She would be hard pressed to leave. If you was a great nigga. But if you like a born nigga and she's looking at her life and she's like, damn, life with this nigga is boring. This is boring. I can't see going the distance with this boring. I can't go the distance with this boring. This is too long. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? See, niggas you just can't get complacent, man. You gotta keep the fire going, man. You gotta stay on the edge of greatness, man. And preferably, man, I hate to say this, man, but you know the BossMack topsoil is not uh, an advocate of moving in with bitches. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like moving in with bitches, man. If you ain't got that, man, I don't like moving in with bitches, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? BossMack, why don't you like moving in with bitches? Because, man, you need to be able to have the ability to vanish. You know what I'm saying? And when you have your own domicile, you can vanish. When you have autonomy away from a bitch, you know what I'm saying? You can vanish. You know what I'm saying? And then she don't know what you're doing. Bitches not being able to know what you're doing all the time is a very important element of game. Observe game. Because niggas don't observe game. Niggas don't observe game. Niggas don't understand that dynamic of game. A bitch not being able to see you. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to vanish. That's the key to having your own shit. You know what I'm saying? To be able to vanish in a bitch not knowing what you're doing. And when a bitch don't know what you're doing, you could possibly be with another bitch. You're possibly with another bitch. If a bitch don't know what you're doing, you're possibly with another bitch. And if you're staying crispy, I know this sound wow, what I'm saying right here. Niggas don't be feeling me though. Niggas don't feel me. But if you stay crispy, like if you crispy every time a bitch see you, every time a bitch see you, you're crispy. Niggas ain't here. Niggas do not hear me. If every time a bitch see you, if you could cover these elements, every time a bitch see you, you crispy. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough thing. Every time a bitch see you, you crispy. You know, new shoes on. Every time a bitch see you. New shoes like these. You know what I'm saying? Every time a bitch see you, you crispy. Right? Every time a bitch see you, you smell great. You never smell bad. Every time a bitch see you, you don't have no dirt under your fingernails. Every time a bitch see you, you in a great mood, you happy, you upbeat. Good energy. But then all of a sudden, you disappear into your own house, driving away in your own vehicle. And oh my God, if the vehicle is new, and see, at that point, and then you add in a couple more things. You add in that you're not thirsty, and you're not chasing your bitch around needing to know where she at all the time, and you let her live and you don't bother her. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You add that in, It ain't, I can't see a bitch leaving, man. Like, cause a bitch don't know what you're doing. A bitch is concerned. A bitch is worried. Like when you gone, when you disappear for 2 days, a bitch is worried. Cause she don't know what you're doing. You're not in, you know what I'm saying? And she don't know what you're doing, and you guys have a child. There's no way hey, man. But anyway, he wants to know how to get her back. Accept reality, embrace reality, add some new bitches to the team. I'm assuming that you're not fly. Get fly if you're not fly. A lot of times, man, in this world, man, it's crazy. It's a crazy world, bro. It's a crazy world, man. You do all the right things, like, you know what I'm saying? He's a veterinarian, he's real estate development, he's working on houses and shit. But he says this bitch is the type to cop new J's, so he probably don't cop new J's. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying cop new J's, but I'ma just take that as a nigga is not concerned about being crispy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even if you don't cop J's, you need to be concerned about being crispy. You know what I'm saying? And if you think it's not important, then, you know what I'm saying, you're not doing what's necessary to inspire bitches. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, bitches, you know what I mean, they want, hey man, hit the like button if you feel what I'm talking about. Let me look in and see what I'm talking about, man. I gotta talk about some more shit. I'm gonna be on here for a minute. The BossMack gonna be on here for a minute because I got started early. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Shout out to the chat. Staying majestic. Joe Blast said, leave her be. You ain't lying when you get crushed and bounce back. Ain't no stopping you, but some don't make it back. Man, that's the cold part. Proverb earn for sure. The betrayal, leave her alone. Build your wealth. Man, that's all we doing. Yeah, man. All I can say, man, is be your best self, man. I feel like a lot of niggas just, I don't know. I think niggas get lost in the pussy. I think niggas be thinking that, hey, man, I'm fucking the shit out of her. We got the house. Everything's working. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be like fly no more. Nigga probably stink sometime and shit. All kind of shit you just take for granted and shit, man. And bitch just be like, is this my life? The bitch be like, damn, is this my life? My friend is over here with a fly ass nigga. Is this my life? What happened? My homegirl is over here with a fly ass nigga.